Gentlemen, we have to admit it. Mistakes have been made. This video shouldn't have started like this. There was a whole part before where, on the most kitted out lever motard in Italy, it was me and good old Roberto who had already gone to install several CNC racing components. But unfortunately, between vacations and missing parts, because let's be honest, getting all the different things wasn't easy, time kind of played this card on us. And then my fingers on the computer aren't exactly the best either.
It turned into a mess.
I deleted some very important files, but we're here to recover everything. So, a quick check of what we've put on the bike, which you won't see us install for obvious reasons. CNC racing adjustable rear sets in different positions, basically the shift lever and rear set, really cool. CNC racing protectors on both the left and right sides, inspection cover.
Flywheel cover.
Flywheel cover? I was about to say something stupid, good thing I stopped myself. Then we have the grill guards, radiator and oil, very useful. Because I went with her to do enduro, with the Michelin knobby tires, and I also went to do a bit of wild Corsica, let's say. Then we went and installed a Brembo 19 radial control system, so we improved the braking system. Is this Brembo 19 radial control system necessary, Roberto?
No, it was already braking very well in my opinion.
No, the answer is really no. But the 19 radial control system is a short stroke because we're jerks all the way to the end. We installed it, and I have to tell you, we're often riding on one wheel, the front one. Maybe we overdid it anyway. Well, that's how things are.
It's nice to have it, I mean.
Exactly, why not? On the other side, we have another platform, clearly the pair. We haven't installed anything yet, but there are several things over there. The license plate holder is always CNC Racing. The turn signals are missing both in the front and in the back, but we've prepared everything, so we're ready.
For all plug-and-play connections? Well, you know it.
It's not set up, but I still won't do it.
There aren't any videos that prove this. I worked, and what did he do?
If there aren't any videos, I can say I worked too. Anyway, all things considered. Today, Roberto, after several months, because several months have passed, we have to say it. The last time we saw each other was maybe in July.
Yeah, it's been a while, yeah.
End of June. Today I came loaded with gifts, presents, and delicacies.
As always.
Basically to let you have a nice opening, a nice unboxing.
Even though...
After the holidays.
We already worked on a fork leg for this bike. Yes, we did a cartridge.
Yeah, I know. I knew they would come to me.
What do we have to do today?
Today we have to do the plates.
So we find the Vantella down there again. Should I get mad? No, but I care about him.
No, exactly. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let's not get mad. Do you know why? Because you always have to check the work twice. You never know. It's better that way. This is a made-up excuse. Let's roll the intro and begin. Ready. Robbie, let's get started right away.
Nice, heavy, huh?
Big CNC. Come on, let's see. We said it.
So we said it.
Let's show them.
We're closing the shutter for you again. Why?
Because of me.
There are the plates made by Fino.
I finished this thing here and I told them, why don't you give me the plates too?
In Rome, they call this guy Cristo. You have it too.
What do they call him?
Cristo.
But Cristo on the cross?
All right, lower plate, upper plate.
Lower Cristo and big Cristo on top. All right.
Cristo got bent, you understand?
Is it used as a term?
It's used.
But I can really imagine Valentino Rossi in the pit saying, guys, there's a spot. Christ, guys. Today in this race, it's a bit off, a bit. But if we have the plates, we'll also have something that connects to the upper Christ.
What's in here? I don't know. I haven't opened it.
Come on, open it.
You know, I don't...
Let's show this thing right away.
By now, they're running like the RC's pumps here.
Fix, because I got obsessed with the RCS 19 pump.
They're not the ones from Strip Hydro, obviously, but still.
Obviously, they really are.
It's true, you're right.
They're the same. It's just missing the carbon cover that the guys from TK Dischi told me about. Nicolo.
What are you doing with the cover?
They didn't say this exactly. It costs what, 3,000? They threw in some swear words, but basically they told me, Nicolo, we're sending you these and you'll be fine. Maybe that's even too much, so?
The braking surface is still made of high quality steel, so that's what matters.
Exactly, floating disc. Ventilated, let's remember that.
Ventilated. But like this, I mean, now that we're opening a second hub, everything is in aluminum, I mean.
Right, guys, it's the quality. Because if I got obsessed anyway with the 19 RC's pump, as a brake pump, if I got obsessed with the Zico pads, specifically to stop this disc. This year I unlocked this new track from TK Dischi with the ventilated floating discs.
All right, I'll toss these at you one after another.
Go ahead. Yes, you open this one for me like that.
Here is the pinion cover.
Are you really going to pull them for me? You're really going to pull them for me? I'll be happy.
Here's the protection, brake lever, wait.
I really have no choice but to pull, guys.
These are frame protectors at this point.
Hey, aren't you going to pull these for me?
All right, it's a bit heavy. Yeah, no, I have to take this one out. Yeah, this one, come on.
With this one, I'll make you have fun. Since we've, made a bit of a racing modification to this hyper motard, we also tested it at Misano and tried it out at CNC Racing. I had some components sent to me from Pisa.
See this? Since there's the red by wire, like this.
What is it?
What is it?
The one you have in your hand. What do you mean, what?
The right control panel, can't you see it?
Well, I can see it, but maybe people at home can't see it. They don't understand, right? Yeah, you keep turning it around.
So here there's a real potentiometer because there's the electronic accelerator. They've made a dedicated shell anyway to house the accelerator's potentiometer. Got it?
This is because the original plastic shell is removed, but all internal equipment remains unchanged. And what we have is the removal of this shell here, of this control block. And so then the pump can be moved a little further forward, gaining space for proper use. And besides, it was nice, black, made of aluminum, so we put it on.
Nice, nice.
What is it?
What is it?
A flange, as the French say.
This is the shock absorber hub of the sprocket, which ended up here because there will be more later.
Nuts and small nuts.
Lock nuts, small nuts, and the sprocket are all for storage.
Look how fancy this is.
Beautiful.
Check out how fancy this is, gentlemen. Kept dual material tank. In the center, there's real carbon fiber. This is truly something fancy. Let's remove this eyesore up here and bring in some design.
There's a big package. I should check inside.
There's a big package. What could be inside?
Ah, Poco Judah, look at this stuff here. We're really going off the rails again.
What's in there? The host?
This is some high quality plexiglass. Look how thick it is. This way we have the clutch in plain sight, voila.
If earlier we unwrapped the right control panel with the shell and the throttle control, we also have the left control panel. We have a high quality chain, which you taught me is one of the top of the line models on the market right now.
It's not a racing chain, we have to say that.
But it's good, it's high quality.
It's a high quality chain that lasts for many kilometers.
But the bike is a racing bike. But do we still race with it anyway?
Yes, maybe a bit too much.
So, a chain that's a good compromise.
Rear turn signals, front turn signals in the back too.
Here they are.
Then we go back to the clutch. These are the pins where the screws go to hold the pressure plate. Listen, there's nothing left here.
Good thing, or we would have kept going like this.
This is another part of the transmission made by Sitter. One of the best gears available on the market. But this is a racing part, you know?
Let's make the right mix. Also, guys, Sitter already tested it on Street Fighter. Amazing color, I loved it. It doesn't relate to the graphics, but it pairs well with black. We also got a matching sprocket.
Yeah, just think how good that black chain looks up there. You see the combinations? I'm throwing this in the bin for you.
No, let me explain.
Let's not start with this mess, because everything is ruined.
This is big news. Look, meanwhile, I'll show you where it comes from. Okay, well, that's nice. This is a component that Vers, I'm sorry to say, doesn't have. You won't find it.
Bandwidth clamps are axle boot clamps from cars. But what is this?
All right, let me explain what it is, because you're asking me.
I'm not installing this for you.
No, you're going to install this for me, wire it up, do everything for me. And we'll also do some tests to see if it holds up, because it's not safe. So this thing here could be really awesome, or a total flop. It's not guaranteed that it'll look good, but I think it will. From a design perspective, they're basically front arrows, but they need to be installed in a particular way, meaning here, but on the fork of the front suspension. This is something that, objectively, have you ever installed it?
I don't want to install it, you misunderstood.
But not to the point of taking apart my whole project, though.
Oh, the wiring, plugins, the turn signals?
Of course.
You don't throw anything away, because you have to do the dirty work here.
No, the little cables are in the front and back, see? So what did I do? I took the high quality technical cable from CNC Racing and then the crappy little turn signal from AliExpress, but that's another story.
Here we have the resistors, obviously, because these are LED turn signals.
Yeah, we're taking down a lot of stuff.
This is a component that's part of the clutch, which will be visible through the plexiglass.
I'm making you assemble a lot of stuff today.
Look at that. This is part of the conical spacer hub for the rear wheel.
I realize that at this point, things are getting complicated to follow, but just to help you catch up.
I'll just say he arrived this morning and said, well, how hard can it be? We'll be done by tonight. We have the whole day.
Tonight, I didn't tell you what time we'll finish.
He said, I'll finish tonight. No, go on, finish.
You finish since I'm recording videos. This should help you stay focused and on track. Now that you've recovered, that you've woken up, we can proceed with the end of this endless unboxing of CNC racing parts.
This is the quick release cap for the flange that we saw earlier. Then we have the bar end sliders and the foot peg sliders.
Basically, it goes on the front wheel.
The gaskets are important.
Exactly. Here is the final piece for the clutch, the push plate. This one is also very nice because it's black, but they've done these finishes on it that you really have to see.
They're diamond cuts.
Raw aluminum.
Guys, can I say something? In the end, the quality is there. Every time I do these unboxings, I go through all the products I got. You guys like to see Roberto installing them, me filming him, and then the finished bike. So come on, Roberto, let's go. Because today at 9:30, we still have to pre-order the pizza for tonight because I don't think we'll finish in time. After installing the cover, the bike definitely gained points in terms of looks. Look how cool the cover is with the clutch exposed. Obviously the pressure plate and all the components have been replaced with accessories. Always CNC racing. However, we noticed a substantial difference compared to the original cover. You no longer fill the oil from up here on the top left, but from the front. I don't know why. I imagine it's probably due to production costs or technical difficulties in making the component with the oil inlet in the hole at the top left. It's definitely much more convenient this way, even if it's at a lower point, but in the end, that's how it is. The situation is as follows. Good Roberto, while I'm talking, is over here, and he's, let's say, kind of tying up the Iver motard, because now we need to remove the forks so we can replace the upper and lower plates. Look how he's having fun hitting my bike with a hammer. Look.
I should use the iron one, huh?
Look, no, you're not nice with the iron one. At this point, we finally see the bike fully assembled again with a badass front end. TK discs installed, the same ones we put on the Street Fire last year and on the MT10 from the MT10 Special Project. Upper and lower triple clamps, as well as the right and left switchgear, all from CNC Racing. Before moving on to the electrical system, and by electrical system, I mean the turn signals. With Roberto, we thought, since time is tight here, to move on to another job that I definitely can't do alone at home. That is the transmission. Oh, how nice, nice. Can I say? Roberto wants to hurry up.
You're making me late.
But what are you doing? It's 5 o'clock. Will you stop it? Will you cut it out? We have until 7:30, 8, 9. What pizza do you want for tonight? Guys, sometimes even we have to say, sometimes Roberto makes mistakes. What happened? So, we had shown you this situation here. Corona Sita in Ergal, the CNC sprocket carrier, and the CNC cush drive. We found out that I got a bit carried away with compulsive shopping for a year, and basically I made some bad purchases for the VRs. I mean, yes, the Sita sprocket is nice, but it's not compatible with this type of setup, meaning the CNC Racing sprocket carrier and cush drive, because what we need is a sprocket that Roberto calls split.
It's a racing component designed to make sprocket replacement easier by simply unscrewing 5 bolts. This way you have to remove the hub, take off the cush drives, and do several time-consuming tasks. And CNC, the racing component, makes them, and we make them too, both of us.
No, let's say that.
You chose.
All 3, because he also makes the crown.
Exactly.
I didn't take it.
No, you only took the crown holder.
Because, well, it worked for Sita.
So you attach one less piece.
I'll stick with Sita in this case, well. the installation of the drivetrain. So chain, chainring, and sprocket. We finally almost reached the last minute with the remaining pieces. The good Roberto, as you can see, is tying things up. It's a technical term used here at the Moto Garage for the bike. Why are you laughing? No. Can you confirm that for me? You decided it. I decided it. Well, these are terms you use, and I just repeat them to those watching us from home.
Well, Ducor, they're ahead.
So exactly as we can see, we're tying up the bike. Because Roberto rightly pointed out to me that to install the CNC racing sliders, the engine is mounted on the frame.
So we're going to remove this bolt to put in their dedicated one. And since, anyway, there are 2 anchor points, basically to prevent the frame from flexing so the engine drops a little and the holes will no longer line up, we give it some support, right?
We've reached the final stage since you've postponed the installation of this component until now, which is my beautiful fork indicators bought on AliExpress. Are you happy?
No, this is the moment I was hoping wouldn't happen.
I noticed you procrastinated on this. Now it's your turn. Do you want to start from the front or go first?
Let's get this done. This is a metal band. If I pull too hard and it breaks, we'll just throw it away.
We've basically reached the end of installing the front indicators as well. With wiring that Roberto clearly wanted to make super professional when there really was no need, huh? When you're used to it. Things done right, rightly so. Roberto is used to things being done well, so he wants things done right. We sleeved the cables, we heat shrunk the cables, we did everything we could to make these AliExpress turn signals, which I don't even know if I can find again in my cart, but I'll maybe put them down here. If anyone as crazy as me wants to repeat the experiment, we've figured it out. Now, if Roberto gives me the chance, I'll turn on the dashboard and show them to you.
It should work.
It should work fine. Meanwhile, notice how the indicator fits and blends with the environment. So, what a nice little thing, huh?
Red.
Red? No, it's orange because the arrow has to be orange, of course.
My mouth, be quiet.
Aren't you saying anything? We have it set up temporarily anyway, as you can see here from all the wiring just thrown around like this. We also installed high-quality CNC turn signals on the rear, and I have to say they look pretty good. And the special thing about these turn signals is that the CNC racing rear turn signals work both as turn signals and as position lights and brake lights. So now we need to do a bit more configuration. In fact, as you can see here, there are 2 extra wires that we still haven't connected. And then I'll show you the ones that are fully working as well. They're really nice. We put Roberto to the test, and today he didn't disappoint us at all. I try to bring him challenges, different things, but nothing. He's always up to everything I bring him. I'll try to bring him something, maybe a 2-stroke where he can really curse about it.
Well, come on, it's not like we had it easy here. I mean, now you do it. It all seems simple, but it's not like that.
Because then we condense everything into just a few minutes of video. It took 3 months to finish this bike, including parts, installation, and appointments.
Wrong or missing parts. You order connectors for a precise look, but still end up patching things.
The connectors worked for the back, not the front. These are my mistakes, not CNC Racing's, just to be clear. And so we come to the end of this epic journey.
Today was a relaxing day.
Today was a pretty easy day because we did everything in the other part of the initial video. Once the broadcast was over, today was just finishing up the work, so it was easy. We finished at 12:36, unlike last time when we closed up and left with the Moto Garage keys. As always, I want to thank Roberto and especially Moto Garage for all the hospitality and professionalism shown in the work we bring here on YouTube every time together with Roberto. This is how the big mechanical chapter of this year's Hypermotard project comes to an end.
Now we're waiting for the graphics, right?
Now everything will be in the hands of good Giulio Design, who will have to put everything that's in here onto the graphics.
Big names either way.
Yes, anyway, we always work hand in hand, just like you and I do in bed about this. Guys, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, follow me on all the socials, and leave a comment below to let us know. So, if you like the front arrows as much as Roberto did, if you decide to buy them, I'll try to find them and link them in the description. Because I know for sure that some other crazy person like me will do this kind of modification. All things considered, I thank you for watching and I thank Roberto again. See you in the next video. Bye!